Hey guys, my name is Pushpendra Saini. Once again, I came with a very interesting tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to tell you how you can use Realm library in your iOS application. And basically, what is the use of using Realm library in your iOS application? Let's say you are using some data you need to store into the device, and that is huge amount of data which cannot become inside the shared preferences. So there is the use basically of Realm library, and how you can store, how you can delete the data, and how you can modify, how you can update. So in the complete video tutorial I will tell you each and everything and every step of Realm library. So basically with this example we will understand the basic flow of Realm library so that you can modify your application, you can structure your data according to your requirement. Okay, so let's begin with Realm library and understand how we can implement and how we can be perfect in that, because we have different layer of our structure, our database. So let's begin with development about it. So guys, I am creating one fresh project. Click on next, select the location where you are going to create this project. Okay, so now your project is in front of you. The first thing what you need to do, you need to install pod library inside your project. So how you can do that? Open your terminal. Here you need to give the path of your project. So my project path is this one. I will copy and I will paste with cd command. Cd paste. Now hit on enter. If you see inside, there is this folder. Now I will install pod library. So first command is pod init, right? It will initiate the pod inside your project. Now second command is pod install. Great. Now the pod library has been successfully created in your iOS application. Now what you have to do, you need to close your old project, close this. Now click on new X workspace, okay, white one. So double click and it will open. Now how you have to proceed with it? Let's begin. So here is pod. Now we are going to use Realm library. So what we have to do, here if you see use framework. So here I am going to give pod and the pod name is Realm Swift. So now open your terminal. Here again you need to run pod install. Hit on enter. Now it will install Realm library in your Xcode project. It will take some time because it will install the library from the internet. If you have good speed internet, then it won't take lots of time, but it will take some time. Let it be complete. Okay guys, now installation has been completed. Now what we have to do, we have to build our project so that we can use this library. Click on product and from here build, or you can press command B. Now after building the project, you need to open your example, means you need to open your project. This is my view controller. From here I am going to do some coding for Realm. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I will create one button. On the button click, I'm going to store some data into the Realm button, and this button I'm going to take into the center of the screen from both sides, center vertical and center horizontal. And now I will refresh. Now it is my button. Click on me. So once I click on this button, we will store some data into the database. Okay, so now first of all I have to take the outlet of this button into my view controller. From here I will open my view controller and I will assign the view layout. So we can say button click on me. So click on connect. it will connect the outlet. Now open view controller. From view controller, what you have to add, first of all we are going to add the action event for this button. Okay, so from here, self dot button click on me dot add target. So this function we have to work with it. Okay, now it is visible. Now from here, target is self selector. Here we have to pass the name of the function with the selector objective C. Here name of the method, tap on me. This is the name of the method. You can give anything whatever you want. Now here we have to give the control event, which is dot touch up inside. So click on enter. Now after that we have to create this function, and how we can create, we have to use at the rate objc. So at the rate objc, actually this is the attribute. Okay, and private function copy, and this is my function. Once I click on button, then this function will trigger. Here we can do whatever code we require. Okay, so I would like to tell you what will be the structure of my data which I am going to store in this example. So guys, this is my JSON file which I am going to store into the realm. Basically this is the structure of a data. Here you can see this is my main object, and inside the main object I will keep another object, and inside the another object I will keep some array element, we can say list in Swift also. Okay, so before that we have to create one model class, and here it is. This is my Swift class. Now inside that what I'm going to do, here you can create model class like that. Right click on your main project, click on new file, and from here select Swift file, then click on next button. Okay, after that the file will be created like that. Now the first thing we have to import one library, and which is Realm Swift library. So here it is. Now I will create main model class on the basis of this structure. Okay, this will be my main class, and how it will looks like, we can say class, and it is main model class. You can give name as per your requirement. Now we will extend object which is given by the Swift library. The second thing is codable, so that we can directly pass with the help of a one line. Okay, and inside the main model class, what are the value we have to keep? Here is my JSON. Here ID, name, and some object. The key name I'm keeping same to same. Okay, so ID, name, some object. Now open model. Here where ID and is type of string, you can take optional, you can keep as required like that, but in this example I will take optional. Now where name is string, the second thing is object. So where some object, and what will be the type of this one, here we have to define the class name. So before that we have to create class. Okay, so class some object, the name of the class is some object, it will start from capital, I will change, yes, right. And here same thing we have to extend object. Now we can define some object class, and it is also optional. It's showing error because we are not using a protocols. So here at obj c, and it's dynamic. Now it can be changed. Same for this, same for this, and same for this, and make it codable with comma codable. Now this error will go on, and after that what you have to keep in some object, let's see. Here ID, title, some integer, some double, some array. So I'll copy all these things so it will easy for me. Here it is. Okay, now it is where id and type of string. Now the file is some array. Now I will delete this, and here where some array, and this is a type of list. And how we can define list in Realm, like that, list and type of the list. Here we can say some array, like that. Now I need to create this sum array. Here class sum array, and it is object same codable, like that. So by default define this list. So list and some array, and it is like that. Now again need to add these variable to all of these list in front of all these things. Here, 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 and here we don't require to add this objc. Okay, so now in sum array, what is the value we have to give in sum array? This is my array. Here id, title and value. So open model class, and here where same objc where, and it will be id as a string, and this is name value. So guys, my structure is ready. Now we have to use in our project. Open your view controller, and from here we have to create the variable. So how we can start with it? First of all, we have to create Realm object. So for using Realm, we have to import the library Realm shift, and here it is private var Realm, and its type of Realm. Guys, fine. Now we have to define it. Realm equals with try, because it can throw some error. So now we have to start editing our Realm. So how we can do that? Realm dot begin write. Great. Once it's begin, then in same way, after finishing our work, we have to close that. So here we can say commit write. Whatever we have done, it will commit automatically, and before that we have to use try. Great. Now how we have to enter value in that? So let main model, which is this one, we are going to access this one. Okay, main class model, it's type of main class. Okay, now here as per our requirement, we are going to enter some value. Main model dot id, and id is some unique number we can say. So we can say date dot time interval since 1999. So this is a timestamp I'm going to insert in that. Okay, now the second thing is main model dot name. Here I can give any name. Okay, now third thing is main dot some object, and what will be the object type is some object. Okay, now we need to create this some object. So here let some object equals some object. If you aware about that, then you can skip the video. Okay, some object dot, what are the things we have to enter here? We can say id, and id is same I'm going to take, like that. Some object dot title, we can say some title type of string, same for some integer, some value. Some object dot some double, and it's some value dot, it could be anything because it's double. And finally we have some array. Okay, some object dot some array, and it will be type of, we can say, list, and it's type of some array. Okay, so now we have to create some array list. So here it is, let list is type of list, and here some array. Okay, now we have to put some object inside the sum array, which is a type of sum array. Okay, I'm going to create two objects for this example. So the object first is, or we can say, where obj equals some array. Here obj dot, we can say id is same as mentioned above, obj dot name, we can say array object 1, obj2 dot value, we can give array object value 1. Now the second object, I'll copy paste, and here we can say 2, and it's 2. Okay, now I will append this into list dot append, and it's type of object, same for this object. Okay, list dot append same object. Now I hope you are very clear about here up to here. Now just copy this line, control X, command X, and paste it here. Now in between both two lines we have to make realm dot add, and its type of main model class. Okay guys, now it will add successfully into your project. Now we will do some changes. I'll copy this code and paste here, same for array code, this here. So here it is. Okay, so first of all we have create the inner object, inner array, then inner object, then main. So how we can define that? This is up to here fine. Now here we have to add a list, which is list, and here we have to add object, which is some object, and after that your insertion will successful into the realm library. So let's build and we'll see the output. Okay, it will throw any error or not, the main intention is that. So here click on me, I think data has been stored. Now in second thing we have to access the complete data and we have to print that. So how we can do that? Now I'll create one function which will return the complete data which we have stored into the realm. So we can say private function read data, and here it is. Now same thing, we have to access realm object, and I'll copy paste, and here we can say let data equals realm dot object, and here we have to give the type of the object, and which is main model class dot self. Okay, so the data is in front of you. Now we have to print this data. So for printing I'm going to use JSON. Now I am going to encode the data into the JSON format. Okay, so let JSON data equals with try block, and it's JSON encoder, here encode, and here we have to pass the value which is data, and it is like that. Now we can print our JSON data. Print, sorry, print JSON data. Now I'm going to call this read function from my view did load, okay, because one entry already has been successfully created in that. So now I will run and we'll see the output again. And here you can see data is coming 351 byte. Now what we have to do, we have to convert this data into the string format. So string data and type of JSON data comma encoding dot UTF-8. So now I am running this application and we will see the complete output. It is printing or not. So guys, here you can see the complete JSON data after inserting into that. If I click on again, now the two entity, three entity. I did three entity. Now I will again print with three entity. Here you can see entity has been increased, and if you will see the formation of data, then I will show you here. This we have JSON formatter for checking out it is JSON data or not. So I will print and I will lint. Now here you can see the one item which we have created, the second item which we have created, and this is fourth one. Guys, after long time I think this video you completely understand. If you love and you like this video, then please click on like button so that I can really understand it's really helpful for you or not. Okay, and if you would like to give some suggestion to me, then please comment into the comment box your suggestion. And if you want any video on any topic, then please also comment into the comment box. So guys, I hope it's very clear about the realm, and in next video I will tell you something deep about the realm, how we can update, how we can modify our data with the help of realm library. And before leaving this tutorial, I would like to tell you that please subscribe my YouTube channel, because on my YouTube channel you will find a lots of video related to Swift development. And here I have used very short trick so that you can be a good developer, you can be a good coder and programmer as well. Here you can see lots of video related to Swift development. I would like to tell you some of the videos, like how you can use overlay view controller, how you can transfer data from overlay view controller, how you can animate your tab bar view, how you can create mobile screen, how you can create country screen, country picker, how you can create mobile OTP screen, how you can use SQLite. Many more video you will find on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe and keep boosting your skill. Thank you so much. Have a great time. Bye bye.